Broadway Beat. Alan Rickman is returning to Broadway alongside Lily Rabe, Hamish Linklater, Jerry O'Connell, and Hetty Park under the direction of Sam Gold. It'll open November 20th at the Golden Theater. We caught up with all of them during a break in rehearsal.
I was interested in questions of innocence and experience, and I was at a point in my career where I was thinking about how often part of becoming a writer in any form entails a terrifying teacher, and so I thought it would be interesting to watch somebody really dynamic and muscular, like sort of smash the hearts and minds of young artists as a way of opening them up so that there was comedy and truth to be released in a situation like that. I also just thought it would be fun and simple to write, like 5 people in a room.
Was it simple to write?
It was simpler than you would think, yeah. I mean, the structure of it kind of lays itself out. You go to the seminar every week, and then you watch what happens. So.
Talk about working with Sam Gold, your director.
Well, it's really exciting for me to work with Sam. It's very new, but this spring, when it was actually when Alan was interested in doing the play, he and I talked about who would be the right director, and Sam was someone we both felt really excited about working with, because Sam's work was, I'd seen a lot of Sam's work around New York, and so had Alan. And so we talked about him and his great touch with the actors was important to us.
I mean, this play, was like one of those page-turning plays where, it got sent to me. Oh, Teresa Rebeck sending me a play. I feel amazing already. And then, it's just a pleasure of a read. It's really it's kind of like guilty pleasure stuff, like really fun, really witty characters, in this really high-pressure situation, sort of getting creamed by Alan Rickman's character. It's just really fun stuff. So I was really excited when I read it, and then with Alan on board, it just felt like this project's made to be.
And the rest of the cast you've assembled too.
Yeah, we put a really good group together. I feel very lucky. I sort of can't believe it. We had our first read of the play 2 days ago, and I thought, wow, this is our first day. These guys are ready to go. It's a great group.
Take me back to the beginning of when you first read the play. What went through your mind, and what made you say, yes, I want to do this?
Well, first of all, I've really been wanting to do a new play, and a comedy, and a contemporary play. And then Sam Gold and I had just done A Doll's House together this summer, and I really think that he's just one of the great directors, and he's someone, there are a few directors who I'll basically do anything they ask me to do because of how much I love working with them, and the combination of that, and then Alan and Hamish, and now I'm so excited to be working with Etienne and Jerry. I didn't know them before, but it's a really great group, and Teresa's writing is so funny and unexpected and really fun to play. So it's just so different from anything I've done in New York on stage, and yeah.
What can you tell us about the woman you're playing or getting ready to play? What can you tell us about her?
Well, she's something I've been doing is, I wrote a lot in college. I was, and I've been reading my old writing, which has been really fascinating, and sort of reconnecting with that part of me, because I loved writing so much, and it was really my focus for a while, and then it just sort of got put very much on hold. So it's fun to, that's sort of, not that, it's exactly her writing is nothing like my writing was, but it's been really strange and wonderful to go back and read those stories. But she is someone who, I think Kate is very stuck in college. She's one of those girls that really hasn't grown into herself. She really doesn't have a sense of herself as a woman or as a writer, and I think she knows she wants things, but she doesn't know what they are, and she's really trying to figure that out. And this seminar, and her relationship with Leonard, and her relationship with Martin, and really bring those things forward. And I think she has to kind of confront what she wants and whether or not she's capable of going after it.
When you first read the play, what went through your mind and what made you say, yes, I want to do this?
I thought there must be another Hamish Linklater out there that they really meant to send the offer to. No, I was really thrilled. The play is amazing, and the part is really nice for me to play like an angry guy who sits in the dark and is jealous of everyone. I thought that's good casting.
I didn't really have to think too long because it's Teresa Rebeck. But I have to say, I'm so grateful to play an Asian American who's not any of these stereotypes, and this character is just, she's so ballsy and bold and brave and funny, and I knew who was directing it, I knew who was going to be in it, and it's a no-brainer. You'd be crazy not to do it.
What was the first read-through like for you?
The first read-through was very exciting. To hear all the voices come to life and to see this particular cast in action was so exciting.
Welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
Listen, it feels great. I'm born and raised in Manhattan, so this has been a lifelong dream to make it to Broadway. Last couple years I've been really trying, and more specifically I've been really trying to be a part of a Teresa Rebeck play, and with Seminar I finally got the call up, and it's an honor, it's exciting, it's fun, it's great.
You've got the brass ring on this one, I think.
Right. Listen, Seminar's been wonderful, especially watching Mr. Rickman find this character, because he's great in this. He's going to be great. I mean, people are going to love watching Mr. Rickman's character of Leonard. I love watching it. I'm riveted by it, and I've seen him playing it for a while now. He's funny, he's frightening, he's dramatic, he's funny. A little dirty. It's great. I think people are going to really enjoy him and Seminar.
I know it's early in the rehearsal process. What can you tell us about the role you're playing?
I play Douglas. He's a literary snob, which is fun. As I said, I'm from Manhattan, so I've met this guy a number of times. I've met a number of these guys a number of times. And he's a great Teresa Rebeck character. He's just, she's so great with dialogue and just capturing these characters. And I'm having a lot of fun with them and getting a lot of great guidance from Teresa and from our director, Sam. And it's great.
Tell me, when you first got this play, Alan, what went through your mind and what made you say, yes, I want to do this?
I immediately thought, this is full of really good jokes. This is a really funny play, but it's also tough, and it's also about stuff. It's about, especially in a time when language, one might say, is getting diminished and denigrated. This is a play that celebrates it and challenges you.
Did you know Teresa's work before this?
I did, and I knew Teresa quite well before this, but there hadn't come a moment where me, her, and a play had come together in this way.
Now, I understand that the two of you spoke about the right director you wanted to have for this show, she told me.
Well, I think when anytime you're thinking of doing a show, you're talking about directors, and then it's a question of availabilities, and then it's a question of whether they like it or not. But all roads at a certain point seemed to be fated to lead towards Sam, because apart from anything else, I had seen his production of Kin last season at Playwright Horizons, and I'd seen Circle, Mirror Transformation before. And you thought, who is this talented whippersnapper? But
he's such a great actor's director, isn't he?
Yeah, because he seems quite English to me in a way. Yeah.
What can you tell us about the role you're playing?
That I hope it's entertaining. I hope it takes you on a ride. I hope you go uphill and down dale with him and the four people that he's teaching. in a way, you just have to fasten your seatbelts for an hour and 40 minutes or something and trust to us.
Look, it's about these 4 aspiring writers who are trying to make it in the world, and whether you're a writer or you're not, you're going to be able to relate to this play. It's about, having the courage to put yourself out there, having the resilience to really weather all the criticism and the beatdowns, and having the faith that what you're doing is meaningful. And the fact that it's all done with this incredible humor and wit and just ferocious kind of passion it makes it very exciting, and it makes it incredibly fun.